Ladies and gentlemen, introducing out of the Extreme Work and Play corner. Standing 6 foot tall, weighing in 143 pounds. Making his MMA debut from Boonville, Arkansas. Fighting out of Southern Impact, Hughes. And his opponent fighting out of the Ambition Nutrition corner, weighing in at 144 pounds, making his debut from Batesville, from Without Limits, MMA Antonio Smith.
See, Without Limits, I think there's Caleb Plank over there in his corner. Both groups are actually really good groups known for the MMA. Hughes is in the black and white trunks. Antonio Smith is in the multicolored black and red trunks. Both come out orthodox. Rough takedown. Hughes just endured there, but he's he's back to guard here. Smith is going to have to control himself just a little bit more. You see him jamming his elbow down there. He's going to be careful getting too far down. Hughes is long and lanky. He can throw up a submission. Hughes actually has a body triangle you can see locked in behind him, behind Smith's back. If he's want to get up, though, there he goes. Smith is long and lanky. Threw a couple wild punches there, but he's got an underhook there. He's got Smith turned into the cage. Throws a knee there that looks like it may have landed. Smith is fighting for the underhook and just kind of pushes off. Hughes drops his hips and underhooks there and actually escapes trouble there. Smith shakes his head. He said, "I don't think it was a shot." He said, "I'm okay."
Straight cross. He's trying to step in. He's trying to close distance. Halfway, cross. Halfway.
Double leg for Smith. Runs him into the cage. That's kind of ill-advised, but continues the double leg there. You can see where Hughes is cross-facing him here, driving his elbow in between him and Smith, creating some space. What he's going to have to do here is circle off the cage and go ahead and stand up here before he loses. Smith goes into a mount just temporarily, and Hughes is able to go back into a half guard. Oh, he gave up his back there. Hughes is going to have to go low on his back here and kind of turn him down there, but Smith has got a hook in there inside of his left leg there. It's going to be tough to get out from in front of him. Smith has got I can't see if he's got his choke in here, but you can see where Hughes is actually starting to peel on that arm there. It looks like it's under his chin. It's going to be tough to finish with one hand there. Cross is in a world of hurt here. It is under his chin, but he's just kind of toughing through it. That's a tight choke. Hughes just kind of toughs through it, turns his shoulders to the mat. Smith goes into a full mat. You can hear the 10-second clap there. Cross Hughes survives that first round. He was in a bad way there. He just kind of toughs his way through it. No worse for the wear. He looks relaxed.
And a big hand for the beautiful Lindsay.
Here you can see a replay here where Antonio Smith just kind of pulls him down backwards and goes right into the choke. He's got his hooks in deep here. Hughes just kind of toughs through it. He starts fighting off the left hand that really actually really effectuates that choke really nicely if you can actually sink it in. He just fought off that hand long enough to survive it. And then managed to actually turn his shoulder down to the mat and actually get one shoulder and back onto the mat to get out of jeopardy. You see him peeling off here, peeling off and hand fighting. And he just kind of turns his right shoulder down onto the mat and slides out. Cross Hughes right here should actually use his distance and straighten his punches out. He's hooking his punches just a little bit. There's some blood on his shorts, but I'm not really sure where it's coming from. Right there, Hughes needs a, there he goes. Just missed with the rear hand. He needs to straighten it out and throw it right from his shoulder. He's bringing it from down on his hip. There he goes. He is getting out over his lead foot. He should have thrown that right hand right there. Kicked his leg right out from underneath him. You could see Smith's face. I think that was a shin-to-shin kick, and that may have inflicted a little pain on him. Hughes is in a half guard. Smith is actually pressuring across. I can't see if he looks like he's got a. He doesn't have an underhook here, which has kind of got him in jeopardy. All Hughes really has to do here is shrimp out to his left and get out from underneath him and stand up. Hughes is passing guard here without an underhook. There he goes. Hughes has got his underhook back, and he's kind of pooching his hips out there the other side, which is what they call shrimp. They actually get his hips out from underneath him. Smith is almost to a mount here. Hughes is intelligently pushing that leg back down and snapping his hip back out the other side. Smith somehow continues to give up his underhook, and Hughes just isn't capitalizing on it. What Hughes needs to do is he needs to use this underhook on the left side and pop his hips out and make some space and start working to get up. He's got the reach on Smith by at least a couple inches. You can hear his corner saying, hey, Hughes, get up on your right elbow and start standing up. Hughes could actually use a lockdown right here to stretch him out and pull him down. You can hear Hughes' corner saying, hey, you got 30 seconds. Don't stay there. The problem you see is Hughes is on bottom, and he's got a hold of his head. He's not really doing anything with it. It's not going to win any fights. He's going to have to get out from underneath him. Smith is trying to pass guard into a mount here, and he just can't quite get there. There's a 10-second slap. Hughes is trying to throw from the top, from the bottom. So Hughes is actually down 2 rounds to none. He's going to have to finish Smith in this final round.
Well, Post Oklahoma, say hello to Madison Hill. Hello, Madison.
Here you see a replay that Hughes actually has his left underhook, but he keeps his hips right up underneath him. If he would actually use his left underhook and pop his hips out away from him, he could actually start standing up, but he has to pop those hips out and get up on his right elbow to start standing up.
If you love what you see in the cage, you can give them a big shout out too, because these guys are working hard for you tonight. They love to hear your support.
Third and final round here. Hughes is going to have to come out and finish Smith. Smith comes out, throws the kick without setting it up, tries for a Superman punch and goes right into a single. Hughes had an over and under. He's going to start pummeling here. Cross has got an overhook on one side. He really needs to start teeing off on him. Oh, lands a nice right straight hand. Outside trip, takes Smith right down. What Hughes is going to have to do here is going to have to turn Smith's head into the cage and just sit up and start punching, because if he doesn't, he's going to lose this fight. He is down 2 rounds to none, It doesn't matter how much he holds him down right now. Unless he finishes him or gets a referee stoppage, he's going to lose. So he's going to have to start moving with some alacrity. You can hear his corner say, hey, work to the body, so maybe he'll turn loose of that arm. Now Hughes is completely out now. Now he actually has the opportunity to sit up and start punching. Smith is going to try to break his posture by holding onto his head and pulling him down. Hughes can't volunteer that, though. He needs to cross face him and sit straight back. Hughes has got time. He's got a minute and a half. A minute and a half to work from this dominant position. You can hear Hughes' corner tell him, hey, you got to posture up some. He's going to have to sit back in order to land any meaningful punches. If anything, he can land some meaningful punches here and actually pressure Smith into giving up a submission. Smith is continuing to try to break Hughes' posture. Hughes has got 50 seconds here. He's going to have to start pouring it on.
You got to put damage, Cross. Wait for all your work. He's holding on.
Nice little right hand to the body.
30 seconds, Cross.
Hughes is going to have to put him out here. Nice little sacrifice throw. He tossed him over. He's got 10 seconds here. He's not going to be able to finish him here. It was a really good fight, though. Hughes just persisted. He's just going to come up short here. It was a good fight for two young guys in the early 20s. I believe Smith won 2 rounds to 1. Hughes won that last round handily. Just couldn't posture up long enough to do any damage. Here you see Hughes on top, holding him down, throwing a knee there at the last minute to the midsection, and he's just going to come up short. While we're waiting on the decision, I'd like to thank our sponsors, Johnson Construction, Top Shelf Medicinals, Ambition Nutrition, Phipps Framing, Roosters on the Ave, Family Combat Fitness. Thank you so much for joining us for MFC Fight Night. Tell your friends go to fight.tv. It's going to be a good card this evening.
Ladies and gentlemen, the first bout of the evening comes to an end with the referee's decision. All 3 judges score the bout 10-9 for your winner. Out of the blue corner, Antonio Smith.